Hello everyone, we are from Group 2. Today, we are going to present our group assignment titled Smart Farming for Food Security, a Tech-Based Approach. There are 6 contents that we will present in the video, which are Introduction, Background, Methodology, Analysis, Policy and System Design, and lastly, Conclusion. My name is Muhammad Azimil Azlan, and I am from Group 2. Today, I'm going to present about introduction for our group assignment, which is about smart farming. Food security remains one of the biggest global challenges today. According to the UN's Food and Agriculture Organization, there were around 2.4 billion people face moderate to severe food shortage in 2022. These shortages are especially serious in rural areas. Climate change, growing city population, land damage, and outdated farming methods have all put pressure on already weak food system. Small fixes are no longer enough. We need real innovation in agriculture. One promising solution is smart farming, also known as precision agriculture. This approach uses technology like drones, soil sensors, AI, and cloud computing to help farmers monitor and manage their crops more efficiently. These tools allow farmers to track conditions in their fields in almost real time, helping them to use fewer resources, reduce environmental harm, and grow more food. For example, drones can fly over the fields and capture detailed images that show crop health. Ground sensors measure soil moisture, temperature, and nutrients. AI then analyzes all this data to predict crop yields, detect early signs of disease, and even guide their tractors to act automatically. This kind of precise, real-time information can reduce waste and increase food production. However, many farmers haven't adopted these tools yet. The technology is still expensive. Internet access in rural areas is often poor, and some farmers are not familiar with digital tools. To solve this, we really need teamwork from governments, technology companies, and communities to provide funding, improve internet access, and offer training so no one is left behind. This paper will explore how smart technologies like drones, sensors, and AI can help improve food security while protecting the environment. Real-world examples from the US, Corn Belt, and onion farmers in West Africa will highlight both the success and challenges. The final section will suggest policy changes to help more farmers benefit from digital agriculture.
Good day everyone, my name is Muhammad Zaimi. Today I will be presenting the background of our study titled Smart Farming for Food Security, a Tech-Based Approach. This study explores how modern agriculture technology can help solve global food challenges. Here are the 6 key points I will cover. Number 1 is the global food production challenge. Number 2, problems in traditional farming. Number 3, the concept of smart farming. Number 4, key technologies used. Number 5, barriers to adoption. And the last one is purpose of this study. Let's begin with the global challenge. Global Food Production Challenge. By the year of 2050, the world population is expected to reach nearly 10 billion. To feed everyone, food production must rise by 60%. However, this must happen while we face climate disruptions, including unstable rainfall, extreme heat, and depleting water sources. Traditional farming cannot keep up with these pressures. And then, problems in traditional farming. In many developing countries, farmers still apply water fertilizer and pesticides uniformly across fields, assuming all areas need the same. This leads to resource waste, soil degradation, and water pollution. At the same time, about 1/3 of harvested food is lost or wasted, often before it reaches consumers. What is smart farming? Smart farming, also called precision agriculture, uses technology to monitor crop conditions and guide farm decisions. It helps farmers use fewer inputs, detects problems early, and boosts productivity. Instead of guessing, farmers respond to real-time data, increasing efficiency and reducing environmental impact. And then, key technologies used. Some of the core technologies include drones to scan fields quickly to find issues like dry zones or pests, and then sensors to measure soil moisture, temperature, and nutrient levels. And then the last one, AI software to analyze this data and suggest actions like when to irrigate or apply fertilizer. These tools help optimize each step of the farming process. Barriers to adoption. Despite the benefits, adoption is slow, especially in the global south. Key barriers include high equipment costs, poor internet access, and limited digital skills among farmers. These challenges are interconnected and must be addressed together. And then, purpose of the study. This study explores how these technologies are being applied in real farms, the benefits and obstacles, and policy recommendations to support wider use in both developed and developing countries. In conclusion, smart farming offers a path to feed more people with fewer resources, but we must bridge the technology and knowledge gaps to make it accessible for all.
Good day, everyone. For this project, we use a qualitative and exploratory approach to explore how drones, soil sensors, and artificial intelligence can improve both farm efficiency and also food security. Our methodology includes three main components, which is a literature review, real-world case studies, and also a thematic analysis that connects all the findings together. For our first step was conducting a broad literature review covering the years 2018 to early 2024. We focus on open access sources like PubMed Central, DOAJ, and also report from organizations such as the FAO and World Bank. Research using terms like smart farming, precision agriculture, drones in farming, and also AI in agriculture. We give priority to peer-reviewed journals and paid special attention to developing country contexts to ensure that our findings were globally relevant and inclusive. Next, we selected three real-world case studies, each from a different part of the world. Firstly, from the Netherlands, a Dutch farmer using drones to fly through food. The second is from Malaysia, which is a Malaysian paddy farmer managing soil sensor via smartphone. And the last one is from India, an Indian smart holder reading rainfall prediction from a tablet. So, this example show a variety of tools, policies, and also conditions. We assess each case based on farm size, technology use, improvement in yield or call it like waste reduction, and also ongoing challenges that still remain. Then, we carry out a thematic analysis by organizing keyword and insight into three buckets. Firstly, for a payoff. Payoff is like improved yield or resource efficiency. The second one is roadblocks, such as a high cost or limited training. And the last one is new rules, referring to the kind of policy governments need to support smart farming. This method helps us align similar patterns and identify practical recommendation for policymakers and farmers. So, in the conclusion, by combining research with field-level case studies, we ensure our findings stay grounded and useful. Our methodology avoids abstract theories and instead highlight real tools, real challenges, and also real opportunities, especially for farmers in developing countries who need solutions they can use before the next training session.
Hi, my name is Zafran, and in this video, I would like to explain about the analysis part of our project. So, imagine this, checking an entire farm for problems in just a few minutes. That's the power of the drones. So, these flying cameras scans the fields and also spot the sick crops and also dry soil way faster than humans. So how these drones works? So these drones, they will create color code maps like just in this picture where the red means they helps needed. And here's the cool part. They can spray the pesticides when it only necessary. So this will cut the usage of chemicals up to 90%. So this will not only save the money, but also it saves the environment. And even better, they detect diseases before the farmers itself detect. So this will save the entire harvest. But then there is a problem. These drones are expensive and needed skills to use it. But for smart farms, the drones are a game changer. Next, sensor and AI. They are invisible heroes of modern farming today. For example, tiny soil sensor can track water, temperature, and nutrient 24 hours and also sending alerts like water now. So when we pair them with AI, a magic will happen. It can predict droughts, pests, and even the perfect harvest date. For an example, in the Netherlands, they use AI-run greenhouse that can adjust lights and water automatically. This can boost the yields by 20% while using the less energy. So why is not everyone using this? Well, sensor costs a lot of money and also some rural areas often lack of good internet. But for farms that can afford it, these tools are like a crystal ball for crops. So, what's the future? Imagine fully automated farms with drones planting, sensor watering, and AI making all the decisions. This already happening, and trial shows that it cut costs and also help the planet. But the big question is, how do small farmers afford this? Right now, it is a challenge, but as the technology gets cheaper, it will more join the revolutions. But one thing clear, farming is not just about sweat and soil anymore. It's about smart tools that helps to grow food and feed the world's sustainability. And that's a future worth growing.
Policy and system designs are divided into five, which are infrastructure development, financial incentives, capacity building, regulatory reform, inclusive design, and equity. Infrastructure development is further divided into three, which is digital infrastructure, energy infrastructure, physical and logistical infrastructure. Firstly, internet connectivity is something we all cannot live without. What more for farmers who are just starting into smart farming? Smart farming tools such as GPS, sensors, and remote monitoring apps require stable internet. Hence, expanding 4G, 5G, or satellite internet is essential. Farm management software, on the other hand, helps farmers plan crop cycles, monitor soil health, and also optimize inputs. As for energy infrastructure, renewable energy systems such as solar panels, biogas, and small wind turbines can help support remote or off-grid farms sustainably. Rural electrification is also an important step as farms need stable electricity to support sensors and water irrigation systems. Next, physical and logistical infrastructure such as cold storage units can help maintain the quality of perishable goods to ensure that it is fresh and does not spoil. Next is smart irrigation and water management. Smart irrigation such as drip irrigation allows the precise amount of water to be used according to the crop's needs. Next is financial incentives such as government grants and subsidies that directly funds the farmers to purchase smart farming tools such as sensors, GPS, and such. Next are low interest or zero interest loans, which allow farmers to purchase smart farming tools with a longer repayment period so that it does not put pressure on the farmers. Lastly, for financial incentives are tax incentives, which are tax deductions for farmers who purchase smart tech or invest in agricultural research and development. Next, we'll talk about capacity building. Farmer education and training can be done through hands-on workshops that can help farmers learn how to use smart tools efficiently. Next, the existence of extension services enhancements on mobile platforms such as apps, SMS, and call centers that provide real-time reports on weather, pests, and market prices. Next, the enhancement of local agri-tech expertise can be done by incorporating it into curriculums in schools and universities. As for regulatory reform, it can be done by modernizing agricultural and land policies, by updating land use laws to allow the integration of smart agriculture into the system. Next is data governance and digital agricultural policies, where we establish clear guidelines for data ownership so that farmers can protect their rights over their own data. Lastly is standardization and certification to develop certification schemes for smart technologies and train users.
So, in conclusion, smart farming is becoming a practical solution to big problems in agriculture. As the world's population grows and the climate change, traditional farming struggles to keep up. That's why more farmers and researchers are turning to digital technology for help. Governments and communities need to work together. That means improving internet in rural areas, giving tax breaks or easy loans, and creating partnerships between farmers, technology companies, and local leaders. Most importantly, everyone should be able to use these tools, including women and farmers from undeserved areas. Just imagine a drone flying over a farm in just minutes, spotting pests or dry patches that a farmer on foot would take hours to find, and all that information gets sent straight to the smartphone, something even small scale farmers can start to use. On the ground, smart sensors in the soil quietly track moisture and nutrients, sending alerts when it's time to water or fertilize. Nothing gets worse, and plants get exactly what they need. However, by adding AI to the mix and the system becomes even smarter. AI analyzes picture of crops, weather patterns and planting schedules to catch disease early and even help plan how to transport food before it spoils. This all means better harvest, lower costs and fewer surprises for the farmers. Reports from countries like India, Malaysia, and the Netherlands show that no matter how advanced the tools are, they won't work unless they are supported by strong infrastructure, fair policies, and real-world training. Smart farming is not a magic fix, but it's a powerful tool for building a fairer, more sustainable food system. If we use it wisely and make sure no one is left out, it can help us to build the future. Alright, that's all from us. Thank you for your time and attention.